And now, the best 60-ish seconds of your week.
And for most of the nation, and certainly most of Pennsylvania, school is back in session. And so that means on Friday nights, it's Friday Night Lights. And for me, that's Cumberland Valley football, where my son played and where I still have a lot of fun last night at Manheim in beautiful Lancaster County. And looking forward to a great season across the state, hoping all the kids in all of the sports have a great time and stay safe. Unfortunately, this week we saw the worst day in American military life in more than a decade with the tragic deaths of American servicemen in Afghanistan, pointing up once again the problems brought to us by the failures of the Biden administration. But you know, with all of the calls for resignation and impeachment and everything else, Joe Biden has what I believe is the ultimate insurance policy, most notably the fact that right behind him sits Kamala Harris, and behind her, Nancy Pelosi. Elections really do have consequences, and so that means it's even more important for conservatives and Republicans to win in 2022 and to win in 2024, because the country's future really is at stake. God bless those that gave the last full measure. May they rest in peace. May their families be comforted. And may we always remember. Back in Pennsylvania, as schools are opening, Tom Wolf, that's King Tom to many, instead of focusing on providing the very best education possible for our kids, is playing politics with their futures. He called the Republican legislature and told them to come back into session in order to pass a mandatory mask provision that he wants. Thankfully, the legislature resisted his urges and has said instead that they will allow locally elected officials to provide guidance and parents to make the decisions for their own children. That's good public policy. But all of this points up one of the things that I'm focusing on in my gubernatorial campaign, and that is a constitutional amendment to go along with the two that the people of Pennsylvania passed last spring that would allow the people of Pennsylvania the right to recall and remove from office any governor that thinks that he or she is a king. And finally, some good news as we head into the final week of summer. All of us a little bit sad to see it go, but up in Connecticut, the nutmeg state in the bluest of countries, Ryan Fazio, a state Senate candidate, won a three-way special election for the state Senate there. The Republican took over 50% of the vote. This presages the 2021 elections here in Pennsylvania, the 2022 elections that are going to be so important for the governorship, the U.S. Senate seats and the congressional seats, and then the presidential election right after that. Conservatives and those who want freedom are winning. That's a good thing. And for now, that is the best 60-ish seconds of your week.